So I saw this post on Instagram, and it was interesting, man. It really got me thinking. And it's really around college sports recruiting, and how you should make your decisions, right? But I think it really applies to life. The post said, surefire way to know what level you are as a player is to evaluate the offer you have. If majority are mid-major, you're probably that. If all are D2 and you have one D1, your best fit is probably D2. So what I wanted to bring up is, should you base your level on your offers or what the outside evaluators are saying about you, or should you bet on yourself? Right? So how do you feel about that? I mean, you went through a more like realistic recruiting experience, right? I didn't go through what you went through. You could have easily, gone both ways and be like, look, well, I think I'm a higher D1, so I'm gonna go prep and see if I can get a higher offer, or you could have just taken the offers that you got. So interesting to know your perspective, and then I'll touch on kind of how I feel about it.
It's simple, and we talked about this. I don't know if it was a couple pods ago. It's about fit, man. That's all it comes down to. It's about fit. The school that is offering you, is it going to be a good fit for you, basketball wise, but also academically? But is the school a good fit for you, right? It doesn't matter what level you're at. Yeah, you can get caught up in the hoopla of Division I, or you may get an extra pair of shoes or gear, but is a fit right for you, right? From a basketball standpoint, can I excel in this coach's system, right? Coaches, they're gonna tell you all the things that you want to hear, right? But it's up to you to figure out, okay, from a basketball standpoint, can I excel? Does my talent allow me to succeed in what they're doing? And if the answer is no, then that's not a good fit for you. But it's also, all right, what are your goals? Yeah. Right? If your goal is to play at the next level, at the pro level, well, I know if I go to Division I, I'm probably going to be the third option. Okay, but if I go to, maybe it's a lower Division I, then I'm the 1 or 2 option. My chances are probably a little bit higher if I'm the 1 or 2 option at a lower Division I, because I'm going to have the freaking ball in my hands. And, I mean, look at C.J. McCollum, look at Steph, look at Dame.
Ja Morant.
Like, they're going to find you, man. But, it's about fit. So, and I tell kids all the time, man, and it's actually fitting because a lot of kids are in a situation when it comes to AAU teams.
Yep.
Especially around this time, because, high school seasons are finishing. And, again, I was in this similar situation where, I wanted to play on, the EYBL team takeover team, but I knew if I would play on that team, I would have been like 9th or 10th man on the bench, right? I think I could have earned my way to playing, more minutes, but you just never know. But I chose the other route, to have the ball in my hands, be able to showcase, all of my abilities. And like I said, I had coaches calling the EYBL coach, asking about me. So I know I was rambling, but it always comes down to fit, man. It always comes down to fit.
Yeah, no, I get your point, man. For me, I think it's situational. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I can give you my perspective based on my experience and a couple other people's as well. So, I mean, for those of you who want to hear our full basketball story, episode 10, the goods, right? I didn't play one game of varsity my junior year, which is the most important year in high school basketball, right? That's where you start to draw interest, get offers. Didn't play one game. I didn't play AAU going into my senior year.
Why was that?
I partially tore my ACL in January of
Didn't you try out for Stars?
Fairfax Stars, but I wasn't like in basketball shape yet.
Did you play any AAU that year?
No, and part of it was because we had a spring league, summer league, and a fall league. We had two summer leagues.
Yeah.
We had spring league, and then we had a fall league. So I knew I was going to be getting game reps, and I needed to get back into the swing of things, right? So all that to say, my senior year, there weren't any expectations of me to even like be a contributor, let alone play in college. However, that was my goal, which speaks to your point of like knowing your goals. And I had put in the work, and I had the talent to be able to play at the next level, right? So, in my situation, it wasn't. I wasn't getting any offers. There was nothing to even base my level on.
Yeah.
Right, but some people like me, it's just like you're late bloomers, or you just don't have the right opportunity at that moment to showcase what you can really do. And there are kids who, literally one game gets them an offer. All it takes is one game, right? So there are kids out there like that. I'm the exception, not the rule, though, right? Like, I don't know. It's very rare that a kid who doesn't play one game of varsity as a junior and doesn't start or at least half of the senior season gets to play in college. So don't base that just off me. But there's guys like Blake Francis, who was the opposite of me, high school wise. Like, had a great high school career, won a state championship, was the best player, had all these accolades, but I think a lot of it was based on his size. He didn't get any Division I offers during his senior season, and afterwards, he got an offer to go to Wagner College, right? So he could have said, all right, I'm going to go JUCO or prep, which I think he was going to go prep. But he decided, you know what, I think I'm good enough to be a contributor. In his freshman year, he had a good year. He averaged like 7 or 8 points. Sophomore year, got up to 12, 13. Transferred to Richmond.
He was their main guy, I think, his sophomore year.
Yeah.
I remember talking to his dad, and, because I would try to help him out. We worked out, and I remember just saying, like, all we need is one. All we need is one.
Yep. And part of that is fit, right? He went to a school in Wagner where they let guys come off the dribble. It's a guard-driven offense.
Blake earned it, but like you said, he went to a spot where, all right, they knew he had some ability, and we were going to give him the opportunity, and he took advantage of the opportunity. But like you said, I mean, it's everyone's situation is different, man. But just don't get caught up in the flashing lights and this and that. And you got to really look yourself in the mirror, break down your game, know, all right, this is what I can do to succeed. And if that college doesn't present that to you, it's not the right spot for you.
And sometimes it's not even the part of this is fit, right? But it's not even a talent thing, right? It's what role does that team need to be filled?
Yeah.
Right? There are a lot of talented guys. I'll say this. There are guys who I played Division III against, right? And skill wise, I'm like, yo, he's better than that dude who plays Division I.
Man, what?
But
that would be the case on your own team.
Not for sure. And
you talked to Quinn after games when we played Duke. He'd be like, "Yo, like Austin needs to have the ball in his hands more." Like he would literally. He said literally that. Told you that.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I don't know why they weren't."
People again, they know, man. But again, that just wasn't my piece in the puzzle.
For that team.
So.
Are there more skilled big men than some of these guys who are 6'9" but just can't do anything? Yeah, I know some Division III bigs, Division II bigs who are way more skilled, but they don't need that. They need a rebounder in a and a rim protector.